All right. All
Hey,
right. I
morning.
didn't know if you wanted to do this, but we never decided one way or the other. So I figured, yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well, I think you said you weren't doing anything, so
Yeah.
but I didn't get your message because I taped the Canada US women's soccer match this morning that is
Yeah.
4 a.m.
Hmm.
So I recorded it and then at 7 I got up at 7 and my daughter got up and we were watching it. So I wasn't going on my phone because I didn't want to know what happened in the game.
Yeah. You watched it?
Yep. Yeah, we just finished watching it because at 9 o'clock I thought we were starting at 9. I came in here, we paused it. Canada had just scored on a penalty kick, and to make it 1-0 anyway. We just finished watching the end of the game. They won 1-0. So
Yeah.
Canada's guaranteed a silver medal now.
Who?
Canada. This was the semifinal, so now
Hold
Canada,
on. Oh my God. So US didn't even make it to the final?
no Canada. US will now play for the bronze, and Canada will play for the gold. I think the other semifinals on right now.
Cool.
Yeah, so it was exciting.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
It was a good match. So, did you get your site up on Friday?
Not on Friday. No, I slayed through this yesterday. So I was hold on, let me show you.
Oh wait, I gotta share the screen. All right, go ahead.
One second. I'm just doing just setting it up so I can share my screen properly. Okay, so let's go. I decided that I want to spend as little as humanly possible on this website. So buysellbusinessincanada.com is a free domain that I actually never claimed from my internet host provider.
Oh,
They don't give away .cas. Which
yeah.
is why I never went with this. But in this case, I needed .com. Now, these pictures obviously all need to change, but this is businesses Northern Canada, Ontario, Maritimes. There's also Quebec missing. Look at this. Like you go in here, and then there's so this is all imported one shot. So there's no pictures. There should be asking price, revenue, and owner's home take on here. You see the price ended up here.
Yeah.
There's related listings. Then you can go and say add a listing. The menu, don't look at the menu. So you add a listing for Ontario. You go through this, you select a package. Let's say you just want a 2-month at $50. You buy this package. Billing details, all filled in, $50. That's boom, 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 Stripe, place order. Haven't tested this yet. I need to put Stripe into checkout. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Progress.
Yeah, progress indeed. And I also have what you're not seeing is I cleaned up all of the categories. I cleaned up geographies, and I went through cleaning up this one-time import. Like they say, everything's free is worth what you pay for it.
Yeah.
Because when doing so, this template of a listing costs zero. There are no costs.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spend a single cent on this. There are obviously much cleaner templates, much better UIs, much better support, but you pay for them.
Yeah.
So I mucked around the whole day yesterday trying to find out. I got so used to Thrive Themes, like a great, well thought out, very, very good theme builder.
Yeah.
So here, I was just like, I'm completely lost. I don't understand what's happening. Like if previously I used to say, oh, Greg, it's easy. You just drag it here. Here's where you set it up. Right now, I'm completely blind. But it's a one-time pain. And I figured, you know what, I'd rather sit on a free domain and a free template for now.
Yeah.
And then invest in the in Jarvis and blah blah blah, and start developing it to see if I'm getting traction.
Yeah.
And then I can do whatever I want if I need to improve it. But all the functionalities here, I need to clean up the menus. I need to there's a bunch of admin stuff like T's and C's, privacy policy, all needs to be included.
Yeah.
But like GA setup, pixel setup, SEO setup, emails have to be figured out. But apart from that, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, progress indeed. So I need to now. I need to re-import all the listings, and I need to go through each one. And there, I think, thank God, this website is not as busy as I thought it would be. But there are 210 listings, and I need to go and change the location of fields.
Like the row, the order of the fields.
No, it's just how and where they appear.
Oh, okay.
Because realistically,
the list, like the mapping.
Yeah, the mapping. So it's going to be like this. It's going to be a picture of a business or lack thereof. Then there's going to be a couple of standard fields. So each listing is going to have, you know how a home listing has number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms. So all of that stuff in predefined fields. Right. And then there's going to be description, and then there's going to be a contact form to reach out to the listing provider.
Right.
So I have no idea how the contact form works. I still haven't found any indication of how it actually sends emails.
Right.
There are no email templates. Like this is why free is always a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because the other templates, they have all of like 15 different emails. Your listing has been approved, your blah, blah, blah.
And you're using like an encrypted email, not the actual email from the listing, or you're using their actual email?
I'm not using. So when somebody's reaching out, they're reaching out through a form.
Yeah.
So they don't know the email that
they don't know the email. Okay.
Yeah, but once that's done, it's all fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spent Friday. Go ahead. Are you done? Do you have something else?
No. This is one thing, and then anyway, please go ahead. I'm curious to see if you watched the videos and if you have any thoughts.
Yeah, I watched Friday night or Saturday night. I watched the Jarvis video. Like you said, my head was just kind of like spinning because these guys are just like ultra nerds.
Yeah, I don't know how they found out all
just
those
talking
tools.
about and this tool and this tool. I did I thought I was pretty amazed when he showed, I forget the name of the tool, something. It's like the plagiarizing tool. The differences.
Oh yeah, diff checker.
And
I actually had to write down all of their tools that they were mentioning, so I have easy reference.
Yeah, and so they copy and paste the thing for the palace, Malaysian palace, into Jarvis, rewrite it, and 85% of it's different.
Well, actually, all of it is different because the only thing that are the same is the name of the actual.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's that was pretty cool.
That was very cool.
It's funny because I had an ad on my Instagram yesterday about Jarvis.
Yeah, so they have good retargeting.
Yeah, a guy talking about how he wrote a book on it and whatever. So, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I didn't understand. Like you said, I'd have to go through it probably a number of times to really understand what they're talking about. But yeah, it's definitely interesting how you use it.
Did you see the Helium 10, the Amazon analyzer tool?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I saw. I saw that. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's amazing what you realize I might know less than 1% of what actually exists.
Yeah, I was blown away by the fact that any picker. I used to do rinky dinky scraping tools, which are so complex.
Yeah.
This thing, I set it up, I ran it. It's amazing.
Well, too, when the guy's showing it too, he's like, "Oh, I'm just going to run this in the background," and he goes away, and you think, "Okay, this is going to take 20 minutes to run." No, 2 minutes later, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's done."
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's cool. So yeah, there's interesting stuff there. I haven't really put the dots together how I might leverage some of that stuff, but and I still have this uncomfortable feeling about it in terms of the authenticity of, like, publishing something that Jarvis wrote versus you wrote, or you know what I mean? Like there's that mental barrier to get over of.
Yeah. The lack of income in my bank account makes me very comfortable right now.
Yeah.
Did you see the checklist at the checklist.com? Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, because your idea, I have it here. I have it here.
Yeah.
Of course you can't focus, you stupid camera.
I see it. Creating PLR. Yeah.
Yeah, but why is it not? Anyway. But that checklist is essentially the worksheets or the additional material that when we were doing courses and I was creating those things in like workbooks.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know. It is pretty amazing.
Well, one thing is interesting is everything is done. And then when you're thinking that everyone knows about this, it actually is the complete opposite.
Yeah, for sure.
All of these tools, there has not been a single tool, like except WikiHow, there's not been a single tool that I've known about. And I've known some tools that are similar to these, but not as easy to use. So what my next step is, and this is going to depend on what the mesh says about my proposal for his business.
Yeah.
So I'm going to clean up. It's going to take probably a day of painstaking walk. I'm just headphones on. I'm going to work on the listings. I'm going to prepare Natalie's website, and then I'm signing up for what's it called? Surfer SEO.
Surfer SEO, yeah.
That gives a 30-day, I think at least a 30-day trial. I think like $1 for 30-day trial.
Yeah.
So that's okay. And immediately I'm jumping onto Jarvis and I'm beginning to generate content, because what my biggest goal is for within a month, I want to have 2 websites in 2 very different industries. So healthcare and business.
Yeah.
I want to put content up and see what happens, because I'm going to have analytics running. I'm going to have Facebook pixel running, and I'm going to do nothing but seeing organic traffic. Yeah. That's my only thing. I'm not going to run any ads. I want to see if this actually moves the needle on SEO, because if it does, that's a completely different ballgame.
Yeah. Very cool.
So yeah, so that's kind of my thought right now.
Cool.
How are you?
I'm good. So I did well. Here, let me share my screen.
Yep.
Share screen 1. So I built my resume building for teens free course.
Yep.
So there's a web page here. This video is the first lesson.
Yep.
And then you have to sign up for the rest of the free course here. So I built the course.
Actually, hold on, scroll down. I love the fact that the button is the only thing that's off. Your color scheme on this page is picture perfect. It's the reds and the blues.
Yeah.
But the red in your arrow and the buttons on the screen are different color.
Yeah.
But I was just sorry. I just immediately noticed, because it's so well done.
Yeah.
And especially even your background on the video is white, and then the white, and it's just this is so well done.
So that's that page. Then when you get through the course, there's a special offer.
Yeah.
So this is the
first part is that I'm offering a special bundle of some of my courses at a
T-shirt. I like that.
foreseen low price. For just $44.95, have access to my Leadership for Teens course, my Interview Simulator course, and my Introduction to the Grocery Retail Business course. That's 50% off the regular price if you were to buy all the courses separately, and just $5 more than it costs to buy just the Leadership for Teens course alone.
So they have that. Then there's the bundle. So I've got my Thrive cart set up. I haven't made it live yet, but and then you can go to my individual pages, and then you can book a coaching call for free.
Great stuff. Look at you, like technology. Oh man, this is great, man.
And then, so this is ready to go live. Well, I got a few things to button up today.
Yep.
And then that'll go live.
Can you make your videos with rounded corners? Sorry, this is just me being.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it, or the buttons and the icons below with the square corners.
Yeah, I like these rounded corners, so I should try that in the video. And then on Friday, I spent probably way too much time on my friend Coach Larry from El Paso.
Yep.
So where are we here? So I did my Zoom call with him on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and then so I made him his video with this is his webpage.
I became a coach. No, I discovered the power of conversation. During my midlife, even having a successful business, there were certain things about my life that just quite weren't working.
Anyway, I made 36 videos for this guy. So we did, he had like an opening intro that he wrote out that he did.
Yep.
Then I had all these questions that I did for him. And then I did a video for each question individually. So like split out. And then I did a version where the full screen is just his video, his face, a version with this text kind of layout.
Yeah.
And each of those versions with music and without music.
Holy Christ.
So I ended up doing like 36 files, different files for him to use.
Oh my God.
But it was actually...
This is the music that you chose. Where'd you get that?
Pixabay.
Of course.
Yeah, it's great.
Am I credited in the videos? But oh wow. You know what? The music that you chose, it's just the way he answers those questions.
Yeah.
You can have his fate. Sorry, Greg, don't do this. It's the inspiration strikes when I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
Because he takes a while to answer the question.
Yeah.
You can take Pixabay. There's a short video, it's like waves rolling, or like a road in the forest and whatnot. You just overlay that, so you don't always have to look at him.
Yeah.
But your music, his voice and his answers like lend itself like perfectly to that.
I told him his thing came up quite authentic. Like, I don't know. The only problem was I noticed later he had a fan going, which didn't really bother the sound, but it must have been in front of his light or something, because his green screen was like flickering.
Oh God!
Because of the fan, I think. Anyway, so I did that on Friday, and then I did want to show you this in the app, which I mean, it's not urgent, but so I logged in here as my brother.
Yep.
So he added my photo here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I put another book.
Yeah.
But when you pick it, it uses my photo and my relationship that I have in my family versus the way I've been set up in his family. So if you look at the tables.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
No, it's going to be narrations. Yeah.
Yeah. See how it has two photos.
Pictures.
The one is that I added,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one that he added. So I don't know if that's something we can look at some point too, because it's picking up the wrong. When he's in his family, it should show.
It should show the photo that
the picture he did and the relationship he did.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It's not a big deal.
And your photo is coming from you being the owner of your own app, right?
Yeah, like this dad photo is the photo I uploaded myself under my family, and this is my relationship to my child.
Huh.
So anyway,
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing. Good catch.
But I asked him I texted him saying I uploaded another story for your kids. I said, can you do me a favor? Can you film? And then I gave him basically the same outline that I showed you before of show the kids taking the book off the shelf and then finding the book in the app and then reading the book. So he said, yeah, he'll do some video and send it to me. Give me a few days.
A couple of years later.
So, and then my wife's going away on the weekend with her sister and Amy and my mother-in-law to Amy's cottage. So I told her, I go, you have to passive aggressively talk about Storytime app all weekend.
See, this is why I love working with you, man. It's the tag teaming. By the way, if anyone's watching this and you're thinking that we both have white t-shirts on, no, I don't. I have print on. I just have to point out the fact that you're way better at pushing stuff than I am, but I'm more inclined to just tinker and build.
Yeah.
So thank you for continuing to push this, and we still get random people asking to join the group.
Yeah, I know. I keep denying them. Well, I don't just deny them offhand. I click on their thing and look at.
Yeah, I've never seen a
profile and stuff, and it's like, this is bullshit.
But you know what, Greg? That also got me thinking about the fact that, like, look, can you imagine how much not scam, but unauthentic profiles happening on Facebook? I was just thinking about my beta test, and yes, those people were coming from ads.
Yeah.
But there is nothing, because it doesn't cost anyone to click on an ad and subscribe to something.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, so some of those coaches who kind of promote this idea I don't know if they're aware or they're not aware. So it's like getting 800 people in your beta test.
Yeah.
Are you actually getting 800 people in the beta test? Like this little experiment is showing us that we would be up to probably a good 20, no, way beyond 20.
Yeah.
Close to 100 people in this group with no actual people in this group.
Yeah.
All of these profiles are dummy profiles.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I think that just relates to the low conversion percentages, right? Like to get you need to have 1,000 fake people to have 10 real people.
That's exactly my point. That is exactly the point I'm trying to make, is that when your head gets like, when my head was like spinning, oh my God, I'm going to have 800 people. And then I got so many people in my group and I was like also happy. Oh, there's no engagement. Yeah, of course there's no engagement.
Yeah.
There's no doubt there's no engagement because this is not real people.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting experiment in its own right, the one we set up.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, dude. Well, we're going to the zoo today, so
oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's fun. I'm going to continue working on this for the time being, and I'm going to let you know when I'm ready to set this live onto the world. And we're just when I start doing my article. So Thursday I'm going camping. So we probably won't do the morning call because I'll be packing up.
Yeah. And you're back Monday, or?
I'm back probably, no, I think we're back on Sunday.
Okay.
We're back on Sunday, but there's some inclement weather that's supposed to come in on Saturday. So the weather forecast is going to change multiple times. So we'll see. Yeah. But on Monday we should be good to go. So that next week, before we go away into the cottage, I'm going to try to start populating stuff. So I'm going to try to set up, and then on our calls, we can start. I'm going to build a dashboard just to track websites traffic. And we're going to see. Okay. It's going to be like, this is the real stuff.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you're going to go away to the cottage and come back and have like 100 new listings on your thing.
Well, I was thinking that so the next week between the camping and the cottage, I was hoping that I can do I can figure out what the process should be to create an article, because yeah, watching these guys is like boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. I'm going to give you a link. Where is this? It's the same guy. I'm just going to show you. Is this no? Yeah, it's. I actually don't like his videos. I don't like the way he does them, but hey, good for him. He's got more subscribers than you and I have combined.
Still not very many relative to the like you said, like you think a lot of people are using this, but
yeah,
really.
That's great. That's great. So this is the video.
Yeah. And
you have to start watching it. Anyway, you can watch it from the very beginning just to see the different functionality. They're starting to write an article. So like right about here. How do I share this with share, start at this? Cool, eh?
That's cool.
Copy. Yeah. So what you're gonna watch there is how they take a topic, and this is keto diet. How they take a topic, give it a sentence, and just watch the article appear on the screen.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles. So what I was gonna say is the reason I went on this tangent is I want to try to make sure that I have a process, because then in the cottage I can get up, take an hour out of the day, pump out another article, go ahead and post it.
Yeah.
That's kind of my goal.
Cool.
Okay, buddy.
All right, man.
Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.